Alright. Snipers. When you upgrade your snipers, you can either upgrade how fast they reposition or how fast they fire. Now, I'm really torn. I like them being able to move around faster, but I also like them being able to fire faster. In this case, I'm going to go with firing faster for the same reason I went with making my soldiers faster. Generally, I usually do reposition time, but I want to see if refire helps much. Alright, so notice that the Zeds hit their thing. There are going to be more Zeds everywhere, larger outbreaks, but that's okay because I'm getting close to the catbird cannon. I'm a full 600 points ahead of them. I am not playing on casual, just so in case anyone is curious, this is normal. Not quite ready for hardcore myself, but I'm getting there. Alright, so I got zombie bait. Zombie bait can be useful depending on what other upgrades you have. Like, it's great with artillery or bombs, TNT, landmines, things like that. This will attract Zed to it for a few seconds. So it can be useful. Alright, I'm going to hit the catbird cannon. And I'll talk about that if I get it. Sometimes I don't. Usually the level ends too fast. Okay, so, shorter daytime, normal amounts of Zed. This is going to be annoying. Now notice when you hit that stupid threshold, you're going to get a lot of annoying zones. Like for instance, I have my first level 3 zone. Now I'm not going to try to attempt that because all I've got is landmines, artillery, and Zed bait. This is a crappy loadout. I'm not even going to try a level 2. I'm going to stick with a level 1. Given that I've got artillery here, I've got 15, so we can go ahead and click the research. And I can upgrade either my artillery shells or my mercenary training. I'm going to go ahead this time and go with artillery shells just because I know it'll be immediately useful. I usually go with merc training just because I rely on soldiers and snipers so much, but since you can never tell what you're going to get, you want to make sure you use the most useful thing. A lot of people like helicab, and I like it too. Catbird I would stay away from. I mean, it can help. You can actually get the catbird faster, but it doesn't seem to be as helpful to me as the others, and I never usually pick epinephrine. Alright, so I'm going to tackle level 1 like I said. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get my artillery upgrade. Okay, and I'm going to attack a level 1 because I don't have a great... Alright, so luckily this is going to be a level 2 thing here. So what I'm going to want to do... Let's see the range on this. So the range on this isn't going to be that great. So what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to use this to sort of drag these... Actually, what I'll do is I'll use this here to get as many of the zombies as possible towards this point. Then what I'm going to do is I'll place my artillery probably down here. I'm going to use it to attack that point, and then I'm going to put some landmines here to slow the progression of the virus down here. Evac helicopter is probably going to go right here at first. It's going to move quickly. Make sure I get that scientist. I'm usually pretty bad about getting scientists. So I'm going to go ahead and artillery in this area once they start moving towards it. And okay, so I got the catbird cannon down here below this box where the 0 is. Tells you if the catbird cannon is ready. Now this black bar circle I'm kind of drawing with my mouse will fill up with green as you kill Zed on this map. Once you kill a Zed, it fills up. You can use the catbird cannon. I don't know if I'm going to get it on this map just because I don't have a lot of offensive units. Possibly. So if I get it, I'll talk about it when I get it. Alright, so I'm going to send my artillery. It's going to start attracting them here. Alright, so zombies are going to get distracted a little bit. Now notice that this is a horrible, horrible, awful situation that happened. Okay, I gotta restart this because I was too late on my artillery. Otherwise it went well. So generally speaking, you want to use the artillery before they get near it. So I'm going to use it now. So hopefully by the time they get to the edge, it will attack them. Okay, so I still had a few get through. No, this is risky. This is really, really risky. Okay, I failed. It's really, really important when you're doing a strategy like this. Actually, I'm going to not place this right away. I'm going to hold this because this isn't actually doing anything for me. So, you can not use your bait. Bait is one of the few that you can save and use it later in the level. I recommend doing that, and I'm going to do that because I think it's going to help me out here, and it's not really doing anything for me. So, same thing with the artillery. I'm going to place it earlier. And then once they start getting further away, I'll place the bait right here to try to pull them all towards it, which that worked much better. So they're still going to be heading towards that, and I'm going to place this here. That's how that went generally a little bit better. Hopefully it'll kill all these two. Okay, I should be able to complete this level because this should knock out all of these. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I just barely beat that one, but yeah, I did. So that shows how even with a crappy loadout, you still need to give it a shot because you might be able to pull it off. Now, if I would have had 3 paths there, I probably wouldn't have killed all the Zed. So I did get a little lucky there. But even if I would have had 3 paths, I still would have probably been able to beat the level. Got 113 points, I got the Scientist, there was only 1 Zed infection.